From WFRV TV Local 5, this is Local 5's Season of Volunteering.
Hello and welcome to Local 5's Season of Volunteering Special. I'm Shelley Botot.
And I'm Elena Martello. The holidays are the time of year for giving, and there's no better gift than volunteering your time to help others.
Today we're going to give you a taste of how people around our community are giving back to their neighbors.
We'll be taking you to St. Vincent de Paul thrift store to meet a volunteer in charge of the book aisles, and to a woman who started a unique type of art class.
And we'll also be speaking with the executive directors from 2 volunteer centers. But first, let's head over to Paul's Pantry in Green Bay.
And according to Executive Director Craig Robbins, this year Paul's Pantry has already distributed 1 million pounds more food than last year. As
the numbers of people in need grow, the donations and volunteers grow with it. But Robbins says the need is only going to continue to increase. Once a week, Robert Ness makes his way up and down the aisles of Paul's Pantry.
Nope.
I know.
Nope. I don't need no light bulbs.
Ness accounts for just one of the 234 households visiting the Green Bay grocery mecca each day.
I get the good bread, though. I go on the other side.
As we snake our way through the store, Ness lets us into his world. Would you be able to afford this food without Paul's Pantry, this quality of food without Paul's Pantry?
Lucky if my food stamps last maybe 2 days.
So what would you be eating?
I get like TV dinner that'll make me last a lot longer.
The pantry takes pride in not only the quality of foods, but also the variety of foods. Ness tells us with one trip, he's able to make a multitude of dinners.
Pork chops and the meat. I get hamburger, or I make hamburger helper, sloppy joes, tacos.
At any given time, the pantry offers 20 to 30 different types of produce, allowing those in need the nutrition they wouldn't get otherwise. Do you think this saves lives?
Oh, yeah.
Paul's Pantry Executive Director Craig Robbins says feeding the hungry and saving lives was the plan 39 years ago when Leo Frigo, yes, a Frigo's cheese, had a vision.
He had seen a food pantry down in the Appleton area, St. Joe's Food Program, which is still operating today. He took a tour, came back, and wanted to do that here in Green Bay.
Being in the food business, Frigo knew the amount of food dumped and wasted, so he'd go to grocery stores asking for unusable items. He'd even dumpster dive at the stores and pull out anything still consumable, load up his station wagon, and distribute it to the needy.
Pretty soon the stores started, catching on. Hey, this guy's doing a good thing. He's not a nut job. He's not selling the stuff on the side, and they got on board.
And the rest is history. Now, in a post-COVID world, Robbins says the number of patrons has skyrocketed.
They are the highest they have ever been in 39 years.
That increase? Well, inflation plays a major part, especially when it comes to rent. Robbins says one of the things he hears most is that rent has been raised $200 or more. That $200 tipping people over the edge.
That's a lot of money. And if you were okay before COVID, and you were doing, you might be living paycheck to paycheck, but you didn't need assistance.
The Local 5 morning team stopped by to learn more about the inner workings of the pantry.
If you were a shopper, you would start right here. A household with 1 or 2 people would get a half gallon of milk. 3 up would get a whole gallon. We have butter, eggs. All of this product here is purchased with donations.
How important are donations?
We rely entirely upon the community for food, funds, and volunteers. It's like a 3-legged stool. If one of those were to go missing, they'll tip over. So all of them are equally important. Volunteers are crucial for us to sort all of the food that's coming in every day and to get it onto the shelf and keep it moving.
When it comes to volunteers, there's always a need. Robbins says there isn't adequate funding to pay enough staff to keep operations going. So it's the volunteers, people like Sharon Letourneau, who are the backbone.
I love it here. It's flexible, it works with my schedule, and I love seeing the people come through, the people we're helping, the smiles on their faces.
A volunteer for 3 years come January, Letourneau started her time at Paul's Pantry upon retirement.
Do you need anything else in here? You need some rice?
A typical shift includes organizing produce, cleaning, stocking shelves, and filling freezers, and helping those who come in shopping.
Do you need anything else that I'm in the way for?
Probably that pasta.
This one or this one?
No.
There you go. You have a great day.
It's the little moments shared with shoppers and seeing their delight that brings Letourneau the most joy.
It just makes you feel good.
Take it from Ness.
I take them where they're kind of green
Yep, that's
so they
smart.
don't ripen.
The pantry is a saving grace.
Would you make it without Paul's Pantry?
Not really, no. What they give you on a monthly stamp, what they give you on there, it don't last.
Anyone can volunteer at Paul's Pantry. Craig Robbins tells us school groups, even work groups, come to help as field trips.
And if you wish to volunteer with the pantry, all you have to do is go in and say you'd like to lend a hand.
Now, sometimes people have the desire to volunteer, but they don't know where their skills could best be utilized.
In our next segment, we'll speak to 2 executive directors from the Brown County and the Fox Cities Volunteer Centers about the important work they do in our community.
You're watching our Season of Volunteering special. We're now joined by Eric Sponholtz, the Executive Director of the Volunteer Center, Brown County, and Susan Vandenhoevel, the Executive Director of Volunteer Fox Cities. Thank you both for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. So can you tell us a little about what your organizations do for people looking to volunteer?
Absolutely. Both of our organizations work with the nonprofit sector to provide volunteer opportunities. You can check out our website, volunteerfoxcities.org, and go to volunteering in the drop-down, and there'll be a lot of opportunities that are available. You can register your information there and look up all of the opportunities that are available to you based on what you're interested in.
Yeah, I would echo what Susan says with the idea of finding what we like to call the human capital for these nonprofits. So that's what our mission is to be able to recruit, retain, recognize these volunteers that are doing wonderful things for the community.
Now, are there certain nonprofits you work with most often?
We each have members, but we like to serve the entire nonprofit community. And as a member, they get certain benefits as far as our additional experience in helping to recruit volunteers for them.
Yeah, and I think obviously we'd like to have volunteers for every organization, but it's really about finding that fit and what people are passionate about and how they want to get involved.
And does the importance of volunteer work change around the holiday season?
It does. It comes to mind, I think, for many people. Can I go out and help serve a meal? How can I give back? Can I adopt a family? Can I be bell ringing? On our website, that's part of what you'll see on our volunteering area, is our annual holiday guide. And it lists the holiday opportunities in our area specific to the Fox Cities, but it also lists wish lists. People may not have time to give back their time, but they can give treasure. And you can look in there and say, who needs some help with something?
And holidays really are just the perfect idea for families to get involved. Really, it's a great opportunity for us to really put people in positions to succeed and really feel like they're making that impact, especially in the holiday season.
Which groups are most in need of support?
Yeah, I think for us, I mean, really some of those places like Habitat for Humanity, places where you know that sweat equity is happening with these volunteers and they're really able to give back that way. Always the Humane Society or the animal shelters, places like that, that these animals are looking for forever homes, but they really need those people to be able to come in and care for them and be able to take care of them in different situations, things like that. So I would say from a Brown County perspective, those are the two that stick out.
Absolutely. And before the segment started, Eric and I were discussing the increased needs that are taking place at all of the food banks.
Yeah.
And where you can go in and volunteer for a short amount of time to help your neighbors in need.
All right, and why do you find volunteering to be important to our community for not only those being served, but also the volunteers?
Well, there are health and wellness benefits to volunteering and always giving back. So those are key, but I think even as we came out of the pandemic and even more so now, volunteering is that feel-good opportunity. But it's also about, you know, how can I just help that and feel good about what I'm doing.
Yeah, Northeast Wisconsin is a very philanthropic, giving community, and we're happy to play a small role in helping those volunteers find their passions and what they're looking for.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys both so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us.
Well, after a Green Bay school teacher retired, she found a new community at an aging and disability resource center.
And a decade later, she now teaches multiple classes there, including one that's all about painting rocks. You won't want to miss this next segment. Stay tuned.
One Green Bay organization makes it its mission to empower and enrich the lives of those in the senior community, as well as disabled adults.
We visited the Aging and Disability Resource Center to learn more about the organization and how you can get involved. Each Wednesday afternoon, a special group of seniors gathers to paint rocks.
It's like coming to another family that's not yours.
Maybe you've seen the movement online, a nationwide kindness initiative in which you paint a rock and hide it to brighten the day of whoever happens to find it. And if you're on that receiving end, you can either keep the rock or re-hide it yourself.
I look all over, and a lot of times without realizing it, all of a sudden I see a rock and I'm just like, wow, look at this.
Deborah Delvo is a volunteer at ADRC. She and Pat Brault initially introduced rock painting to the organization. Now the group at ADRC is part of the Green Bay, Wisconsin Rocks group. That's GBWI Rocks on Facebook.
We paint rocks together, exchange rocks, you know, we practice each other's techniques.
But as you can see, painting rocks is just a byproduct. It's the friendships created that take the forefront. And that's what ADRC does. It provides those in the senior and disabled communities a place to socialize.
I used to come down here 5 days a week.
Retired teacher Pat Brault initially started coming to ADRC with her niece over a decade ago.
We played bingo and we ate here and just to get her out.
Her niece passed away, but Brault kept coming back, and now she is a volunteer.
Being a teacher, they just drew me into things that, you know, that a teacher could do, like this class that I'm teaching right now.
Brault has a monthly book club, and she leads a crochet class, a brain stimulation class, and of course, the rock painting class, which she says she wasn't that great at first.
When I started out, it was sad. Very sad, because I could not do anything. I kept painting over and over and over.
Artistic abilities aside, Brault says she isn't stopping anytime soon. So what is it that keeps you coming back here and helping and volunteering for the organization?
These people.
There are many volunteer opportunities at ADRC. You can deliver meals to those who are homebound, be a welcome ambassador, help with various classes, and more.
And for a full list of roles and how you can help, visit our website at wearegreenbay.com.
In St. Vincent de Paul, thrift stores are a northeastern Wisconsin staple.
From Fond du Lac to Marinette, you'll find friendly faces donating their time to help keep the stores afloat. We'll take you to the Green Bay location after the break.
Thrift stores serve a vital purpose in offering help to those in need on a person-to-person basis.
We were able to speak with the St. Vincent de Paul of Green Bay volunteers to learn the importance of the help they provide.
Books are arranged alphabetically by author's last name.
3 days a week.
So these are the mysteries.
Linda Chapman gives her time to the book aisles at St. Vincent de Paul, Green Bay.
This is the romance section, paperback romances. The ladies especially like to shop on Fridays for the weekend with the romances.
Over the past 5 years, she's perfected the art of meticulously organizing and alphabetizing the thousands of books onto the shelves.
Some people call me the book chick. one of the customers started calling me that, and it just stuck.
Book chick, Chapman, says her mood instantly lifts when she starts her shifts.
From the time I walk in, everybody's smiling and happy.
And that happiness carries over into her work.
These 4 shelves are sci-fi, and sci-fi sells really well.
Chapman and her books are part of something so much more. St. Vincent de Paul Green Bay is a thrift store with anything and everything.
Well, you name it, we've got it.
Executive Director Bill Gussie says the thrift store serves as a revenue stream that provides funding for various SVDP programs. Then the organization is able to turn around and give to those in need in the community.
What makes us unique is that you're meant to go to those who need help, not have them come to us.
Gussie says SVDP is always looking for volunteers at all 4 locations in Northeast Wisconsin. Whether it be helping with community outreach or lending a hand at the thrift store with sorting, cleaning, working as a cashier, and more. He says it's worth it.
We've had people that have donated 30 years worth of time.
Take it from Chapman.
I just can't say enough nice about this place.
There are only 2 items in store that St. Vincent de Paul buys outright: mattresses and popcorn.
The rest of the store, well, all items are donated. So along with volunteers, donations are very important and always needed, whether it be monetary or items.
And we at Local 5 love to participate throughout the year as a way to give back ourselves.
We'll revisit our Founders Day events from this summer, the Wet Whistle Wine Festival in the fall, plus even more in our next segment. Stick around. So we've told and shown you multiple ways that you can give back through volunteering.
And now we'd like to show you how Local 5 gives back to communities across Northeast Wisconsin all year long.
Each year, Local 5 takes part in a Founders Day of Caring initiative. It's part of our parent company, Nexstar Media's pledge to give back to the communities that we work and live in. This year, we had crews volunteering with 3 different organizations across Northeast Wisconsin, from doing yard work with NeighborWorks, serving meals to veterans at Vets and Friends, and donating blood to the Appleton Community Blood Center. Our goal is to make a difference no matter how small.
We pride ourselves on being part of the community. That is what we care about at Local 5. We care about getting into people's neighborhoods, and today we literally get to do that by coming out to help. It's rewarding, it's wonderful, it's something we're proud to do.
And our news team here at Local 5 also volunteers with multiple nonprofits and fundraising events throughout the year. Our evening anchors Tom Zalaski and Michelle McCormack MC the WPS Volunteer Awards with the Volunteer Center of Brown County. It's an annual event to recognize those in our communities who have gone above and beyond in their efforts as volunteers. And our Tom Zalaski has volunteered as MC at the Pearly Gates Veterans Benefit for the past 18 years. Hundreds of people attend the event every year to help raise money for local war heroes. It takes more than 100 volunteers to make the event a success each year.
A fan favorite event here at Local 5 is the Wet Whistle Wine Festival. This year, our whole morning team, Elena, Jordan, and I, along with Melaine Wells, all took part in the annual Grape Stomp. It's a fun way for us to get out in the community and help raise money for local charities. And as we're winding down our special today, we want to remind you that there's still volunteer work happening this holiday season. We'll continue to report on our local heroes in our shows throughout December.
And until then, we hope you enjoyed our showcase of the great work being done in Northeast Wisconsin.
Thank you for watching. We hope you and your family have a safe and happy holidays.
Thank you for watching Local 5's Season of Volunteering. From our family to yours, happy holidays.